Hey YouTube, welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. Today I survived grocery shopping. And you know what? I really like it when there's music on and it's actually really good music. It just makes the whole experience so much nicer, and I don't have to work tonight, so that helps too. I almost want to be one of these people that shops every day, but you're just getting what you're going to need that day. It amazes me that there's people that do that. They go to the grocery store and they just get whatever they're going to do for dinner. They get whatever they're going to snack on, and then they're back at it the next day. Some people think that's crazy, but I also think that this doing it once, like I went shopping today for my dad and I, and it's going to last us about 8 days. I usually end up going to the grocery store about once a week. But anyways, the music today was really good. Man, Pat Benatar, We Belong. Remember that song? We belong to the light. We belong to the thunder. I mean, I'm not gonna destroy it for her, but I love that. Might be my favorite Pat Benatar song. Crimson and Clover by Joan Jett. They played. What were some other ones? Just some real bangers. Crimson and Clover, over and over. And I know it's a cover, but I mean, I love Joan Jett, and I love that version of it. Any version of that song, I really like. And now it's gonna start raining, so I timed it so good. This parking lot is amazingly bad. I live here in Minnesota, and I'm not gonna exactly say where this is, but man, it's a Cub Foods, and I swear that there's so many businesses in here. Like there's a cafe, there's a tobacco shop, there's a Great Clips, there's a UPS store, a GNC. I mean, I'm just gonna keep rattling them off, and you have to really be on point in this parking lot. There are cars coming from every which way. There's always a food truck who sort of blocks one of the areas, and then you got people that line up by it. If you ever want me to feel like an old man who's just bitter and annoyed, take me to a Cub Foods parking lot that has too much going on, and I just start griping. And I really don't like that, but I'll stop. But no, I just wanted to make a video about, I really like it when you go into the grocery store and there's music on, and it's like music that most people could at least tolerate, like it's not like I like hip hop, but if they're going to play it at a store, I almost kind of look down on it, like, because it can't be like really good hip hop, because they can't play offensive stuff. And anyways, like, I don't mind going to the mall and you're hearing Kendrick, or you're hearing someone and they're talking about bitches and whatever, and like, you're at the mall. I mean, it's like, whatever. If you don't like that shop, if you don't like what they're playing, you can always go to the shop next door. But a grocery store, I just like it when they're playing like decent music. I can walk around the store. It's like, a song from the movie Footloose, or it's Pat Benatar, or it's like a decent rock band. It's like the Eagles. It's like a Guns N' Roses Sweet Child of Mine. Just like, songs that everyone can sort of at least tolerate. It's so much nicer than not having music on. So props to Cub Foods for always having like pretty good music on. I just hate their parking lot. I really, really hate their parking lot. And one thing that, if you don't think about it, like if you're just on your day off and you're like, oh, la-di-da, I'm going to go to the grocery store. One thing you don't think about is that don't ever pull up and then have a spot right behind you, because I guarantee you that somebody is going to park right behind you. And it's always like a Dodge Ram or an F-250, and they're parked right up on your ass, so you can't even open the gate to the back of your car and put your groceries in. It always happens to the point where I don't even consider those parking spots. I guess I'm trying to think of, I guess the other thing you could do is you could pull up into that and then pull up too far. But then I feel like my luck, it would just be a bored cop and he'd be like, "Oh, you're not parked right." But anyways, like that's there are like 10 things that, like, if you just are not thinking about it and you go grocery shopping, that's one of them. Like, you have to really think about where you're parking, because if there is room for someone to screw you in the back, they will, guaranteed. And the other one I just wanted to bring up is, like, does anyone else like find it to where, okay, you're grocery shopping, you're done, and then you put all your items on, like, the belt, the counter belt, and you know, usually I don't mind if people are under the age of 25 and they know not to put the stick out. Like, you put the stick out that divides between, you know, the person in front of me and my, but if they're under 25, I don't even think about it. Like, you know, you young people and your vape juice or whatever, I don't even, it's all good. I've given up on that generation. But if you're like 35 or whatever, and you see that I'm like gonna put my stuff, and it's usually a lady, like guys are usually kind of cool with each other. Women are in their own little world or whatever. And anyways, but you put your stuff on the belt, it moves, you know, the cashier checks it in, and it's just like you're paying this ungodly amount for food. But anyways, we're in a first world country, so I try not to hate on it. And then I'm getting allergy medicine, so I'm spending like $250. But anyways, all my stuff, I can go bag some of it, but then I got to come back and pay. Well, every time, I swear, like, the belt will just keep moving, and it's crushing my items. So I literally prepare for that. Like, I put all the stuff that's breakable, and all the, like, I like to get a bakery item that's got like cake or something in it, but it's in like a real fragile little plastic thing. Well, if that's down there, and then your pop or anything, my pickle jar just comes and crushes it. And I'm paying full price. Like, I don't get like a discount because I got crushable items. This isn't like, what is it, Big Daddy, where half the broken cans are half off. But it just gets me every time. Like I really have to prep. You really have to think about when you go like grocery shopping. If you just are going in there la-di-da, there's so many ways for them to screw you. But anyways, so I always like know what I'm placing in front of the other item. And then the last thing that, like, I'll stop after this, though, is, okay, you're down there bagging your items, and it always never fails that's when the cashier is going to go take a quick, like, little 5-minute break. So they leave, and now the belt doesn't move. Like, now you want the belt to move because you're ready to bag and all that, and now it doesn't. Obviously, these are little minor things. I need to get over it. I need to get over myself. I'm very thankful that I live in a nice town. I got a nice grocery store, and I still find a way to bitch. I know I'm the asshole at the bar. I know. But it just, like, I feel so good when I'm done, because now I get to leave this parking lot and just leave this grocery store behind for a week. Because it just never fails that it just seems like, you know, there's something that'll bother me. I know I need to chill out. And I just like it when the music, like today, the music was great. That really mentally helps me get through it. Like, so thank you to, you know, whatever kind of music they're playing. Whoever's in charge of that, keep it up. Work on the parking lot. Anyways, everyone, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I swear I'll start talking more about vinyl. I love music. I love movies. I love griping about stuff. Everyone have a good day. Talk to you later.